there, everyone. Jessica Tugwell here, and today I'm going to give you just a quick little rundown of my top picks in all of the Breeders' Cup races. If you want something a little more in-depth, I went deep on all of the juvenile races for Friday. On the channel, you can find those. And then if you want my thoughts a little bit deeper on Saturday, you can check out my blog, hawkstonebloodstock.substack.com, where I will be posting Friday morning a post with everything I like in there. So moving real quick, just who I like in each race. In the juvenile turf sprint, I like Give Me the Beat Boys on top. I think he can get a nice trip. I really like the price, and I like the cutback in distance to 5 furlongs. In the juvenile fillies, this race goes through Tamara. I think you just take her and move on with your day. The juvenile fillies turf is absurdly wide open, and I'm going to give a slight edge to She Feels Pretty in there. She was absolutely brilliant in her Natama win, and I think she can pull it off over the European contenders in here. In the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, I like the Wine Steward. I think he turns the tables on Locked and gets the victory here. And in the juvenile turf, I'm going to take Unquestionable on top. I like that last time form rating he has, and I think that with See the Stars on the bottom, he's bred a little bit better to get the distance than River Tiber. For Saturday's races, in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile, I think this race is Cody's Wishes to Lose. I don't have anything clever to say there. It just looks like he's going to get the job done. In the filly and mare turf, again, I don't have anything super unique. I like Inspiral on top. And same thing with the filly and mare sprint. I promise it won't be this chalky the whole way. But for these early races in particular, I like the favorite. I think Goodnight Olive repeats. I think that Society, though she's been really great in her last 2 starts, is going to have some contention on the lead from Ada. So I think Goodnight Olive is going to get the trip and repeat in the filly and mare sprint. And in the mile, again, I'm going with the morning line favorite. Songline has just been way too good this year, and I think that she's the horse to beat. There are reasons I think that the others have some question marks, so she's my top pick. In the distaff, I think it really sets up for Clairiere this year. I'm not worried about that career poor effort in the personal Ensign. She was well beaten in that prep last year too, and then came back to run huge in the distaff. In the Breeders' Cup Turf, I am going to go with Auguste Rodin on top to do a little bit better than the older Mostadaf, and I think he's one of the best horses in the country and one of the best horses we've seen in a long time. And in the Breeders' Cup Classic, I like Dermot Sotogake. I think that he's the one horse who I couldn't just find a million reasons to dislike in here. He's coming in on a 6-weight race win streak and looks like he could be pretty tough in that spot. In the turf sprint, I like Arzak. I think he's coming into his own at the right time, and I don't love the pace, but I do think that he'll be able to get a good enough trip. He's a versatile horse, and I think that he's, like I said, coming into his own at the right time. And in the Breeders' Cup Sprint, I'll take Gunite over Elite Power. I think that the 9-5 on Elite Power is just a bit too short, and that I think Gunite might be coming into his own now at the end of his 4-year-old season and kind of getting a leg up on his rival Elite Power. And those are my picks for every race in the Breeders' Cup 2023. Hi there, everybody. Jessica here, and I'm going to do just a quick run through of my top picks in each Breeders' Cup race. If you're interested in deeper look at my thoughts on the juvenile races, I did videos on each of those, and I forgot to shut the door before my dog heard me talking. Riza out.